information tonight about a project that could bring high voltage power lines through the La Crosse area. Leaders of the project, that's known as CapX 2020, have narrowed down where the power lines would go. New at 10, News Channel 8 Cynthia Schweiger joins us live now in our studio with the details.
Well, there are just 3 options now for where the power lines will cross the Mississippi River from Minnesota to Wisconsin. They are in La Crescent, Winona, and Alma. Tonight, the public had a chance to write down their comments and get their questions answered about the project at another open house. A long-term project aimed at beefing up power in southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin is one step closer to finding out what it says is the best place for new power lines.
We are asking people, here's what we have narrowed our route options to. Please tell us what you think. What are we missing? You know, do we need to add in?
And people are getting the chance to do just that. At an open house by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, people expressed why they're worried about the power lines project. Jeremy Chips is with the Citizens Energy Task Force, a group opposing CapX 2020's plan. He says while people will listen to what is said, it's what you write that's important.
What does go down on the record are the written statements you can write right here at each table. What you think is important for the environmental impact study.
The environmental impact study is being prepared by the USDA to see if federal money will help fund the project.
We really want to bring back the discussion of if this project's really even needed.
CapX 2020 says more power to the area is needed for future use.
We plan to build transmission lines for the long term, for 20, 30 years out.
People who aren't on board with the project say big power lines are not what the area needs.
What we need is a much smaller transmission systems with smart grid technology embracing renewables.
Now from here, CapX 2020 will continue to narrow down where it thinks the power lines should go. Then they'll give each Minnesota and Wisconsin their decisions. CapX 2020 says it will take about a year of reviews and meetings to decide what is the best route to get power to southern Minnesota and western Wisconsin.
All right, thanks, Cynthia. Also, the group known as Citizens Energy Task Force recently petitioned the Minnesota Utilities Commission to try to stop the project altogether. And if you didn't get a chance to submit a comment and you'd still like to, you have until July 25th.